Dead inside. Take one.
Action.
So tell us your name, what you do, and how you got started.
My name is Soni Aralynn. I've been cosplaying since 2003. And did you say how I got started?
Yes.
Crap. Okay. So in 2003, my friend invited me to an anime convention called Otakon, which is actually this weekend. Their 20th anniversary or something. I'm not old. And and she was like, I have this costume if you want to borrow it. And I was like, yeah, I'll put that on. Why not? And I went and I like fell in love with it. Bought myself a sewing machine and started making my own costumes.
So on that note, what was your first cosplay and what's your favorite? I know it's a question we get asked all the time, but everyone wants to know.
Yeah. My first cosplay was a character from an MMO called War of Genesis. It was kind of like a trans character named Bear Mode. You just didn't know if it was a boy or a girl. It was like, that was the whole point of the character. So it was kind of cool to, be that. And I like bound my boobs and I don't know, it was really cool. It was fun.
What is your favorite costume right now?
I would have to say my favorite costume is Sombra because it was really comfortable to wear. Yeah.
Was it really? It looks like it's not.
Yeah, it was comfortable. The only thing that was kind of uncomfortable was I had 2 big battery packs just chilling in my back. But
it was made to you, so I guess it would be comfortable because it's like cast to you and everything.
Yep.
So what would you say is the good, the bad, and the ugly about cosplay? Start with the good.
Okay. The good. The good is when I make costumes, it's like it kind of inspires me to just like get better at the craft. The bad, I think people have a really bad habit of waiting till last minute to finish their costumes, and then they're stressed. And then the first day of the con, they're stressed because they were up all night finishing a costume. And I always tell people, like, if it gets to that point, just cancel it. Wear it the next time. It's not worth it because then you come to the con like upset.
Yeah.
I stopped doing that a long time ago. I used to always do that, but now I'm just like, sorry, can't come. The ugly. I would say the ugly is probably all the mean people on social media that are just so brutal. Like they'll say, cause I guess they feel more comfortable because they can't see you.
Yeah.
And it's just like some of it's just, most of the time we just kind of brush it off. We're used to it, but sometimes it hits home.
Yeah. I was going to say, how do you handle it, I guess?
Most of the time I ban and delete the comments, but sometimes I'll fire back because I'm a firecracker. Or
Rare. I like that. And what advice would you give to newcomers? What would you have liked to heard from oh my god.
It's okay.
Unique New York. What advice would you give to newcomers? What do you wish someone told you before you got started?
I wish that someone told me to carry around safety pins.
The cosplay repair kit.
Yeah, no, seriously. I can't tell you how many times something popped and I just needed,
things. Well, I have those things. I have, tape, safety pins, glue, double stick tape. So I'm wrong. I got it. I got you.
And, the flight bottles of liquor. I'm just kidding.
Hey.
Don't do that.
You do you. Whatever you want to do. Whatever makes you happy. All right, so moving on. Patreon seems to be the go-to for fans to find you, kind of that direct link to you. What do you think about the trend with cosplayers kind of pushing the boundaries on Patreon?
What do you mean by pushing the boundaries? What do you mean by that? The bra stuff, the lingerie stuff, the lewd,
whatever your interpretation is of that whole situation.
I think that Patreon is a great outlet because people are kind of being themselves. I just think that some people are comfortable with their sexuality, and I think that can be beautiful for each person. And obviously, it's selling, so don't be a hater.
Good answer. And similar to that, in other industries, you see that people typically do things differently. They do something to try to stand out, but in cosplay, we see a lot of the trends kind of copied or repeated. How do you feel about that? Some eyelash blinks.
Yeah, blink, blink, blink. How do I feel about it? I don't know how do I mean, it doesn't offend me, but I kind of feel bad because I'm like, you guys just can't think of anything on your own. You're only going to go so far when you're copying people verbatim.
I guess what would your advice be for those people?
I think once you start doing something like that where you're kind of copying somebody else's stuff and like doing the same thing, you got to kind of step back and really think about why you're doing it, because maybe that it's not for you. You know, that's, I mean, I would say just take a step, like a moment, you know, step away. Do you want to do this? Does it really make you happy, or are you just doing the motions to make, you know, your rent?
That's good advice.
Yeah.
Who or what would you say has inspired you to be most creative and follow the path that you followed? Or the path that you're currently on?
Damn. I should have read these questions before.
I'm putting you on the spot.
Dang, I'm sorry. I really gotta think about this.
Is there any person that you remember when you first started that you kind of looked up to? Or costumes? Like for me, I didn't know about the whole cosplay world. I'd been to conventions for a really long time, and I saw people dressing up, and I was like, what is this world?
This is going to sound, well, I guess some people will know this. So the whole Lolita craze and the fruits, you know, all of the Harajuku stuff was really inspirational to me, because a lot of those people made their stuff. So I was really into that. When I first got into cosplay, I was really into that too. So I used to buy all the books and try to learn how to sew and stuff like that.
It's interesting because you used to see a lot more of that. I remember at conventions at the very beginning, you used to see the dresses, the cute shoes, the wigs, like I feel
the
like
crazy hair and all of the stuff in the hair. You don't really see it anymore, but that really like influenced me to be more creative, you know, because they used to sell books with like the patterns and all that stuff in it, and I always used to look at those people like, I want to look that cool.
And they were so cute. So cute and adorable.
Yeah.
What would you, or how would you like to inspire others with what you do? Because you're kind of in this position where you have this fan base and this platform. Like, what kind of legacy do you want to leave?
You know, when I was younger, I was really insecure. And I really feel like cosplay kind of made me realize who I am as a person and made me more confident. So I kind of want to keep it going, because I want to show other people, you know, maybe they should try it too, even though they're nervous, because maybe they'll have the same result, you know? I don't know.
Put themselves out there.
Yeah.
Because you never know what's going to happen. I feel the same way. I was super shy at the beginning, and I never thought I would be standing in front of so many people in costume and putting myself out there, but I love it. And I never would have thought this 10 years ago. All right, moving on to the fun stuff. We're going to move on to Instagram. What are some of the funniest / weirdest things that you have in your DMs right now?
Oh my God.
You have to check.
I actually looked earlier and I saw something really disturbing. Let's see if there's more. Oh my God. So yeah, they have the other folder, you know, the folder where you're not going to answer people. You know what I mean?
The secret folder?
The secret folder. So I
Funny
jerk.
or weird? Is it funny or weird? Or
This
just
is so gross.
gross? Gross is good.
It says, I jerk myself for you with heart eyes. Why do you send people that? Stop! We don't want to know.
And what do you think that, like, what are they thinking you're going to think when you read it? Like, you're going to read it and be like, oh my God, yeah, he jerks himself.
That is not what we do. We get really freaked out. Like, I'm going on your profile to look at your face in case I ever see you, weirdo. Run the other way. So weird. No, but do you guys remember when that app came out that made you look like a zombie? Like, you would put a picture of yourself in the app and it would like zombify you.
It was like a before Snapchat filters, right? It was like the same thing.
Yeah, it was like right after Walking Dead got some steam.
Yeah.
So I got a picture message on my Facebook, and I was like, oh, somebody zombified me, because it was like a picture of my Star Sapphire and it had things all over it. So I clicked on it. I wasn't zombified, man. It was...
They spewed cum on your face.
Thank you for saying. Not really.
Nobody wants to see that. That's like not.
I was like, oh, cool. They made me into a zombie. Clicked it. Huh? There was so much. That's nasty. Stop.
I'm a little traumatized, but we'll move on.
Yeah.
Okay. In your last 9 Instagram posts, what's been your most popular photo, and why do you think that is?
Probably something to do with butts.
That's okay. It's totally fine.
Let's see how many likes this has.
That's a good photo.
I think it's that one. Let me see about this one. Nope. It's butts.
It's the butt?
I think it's the butt.
And it's because of butts.
Let's find this one. Well, that's a video, so it doesn't count. It's the butt. It's all about the butt.
Can we see it?
Yeah.
Can we see it? Right there.
Butts.
It's a good photo.
Squats.
I'm going to go like that photo after we're done here. All right, so what are you working on right now and pursuing in life overall?
So right now I'm working on going to acting school to kind of break into acting. So I'm going to be going to, like, you know, hopefully the route of indie films and then a beyond. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, good luck.
Thank you, Leanna.
I'm cheering you on. All right, any last words for the fans, and also let them know where they can find you social media wise?
Awesome. Thank you so much for following my stuff. And if you don't know who I am, please follow me on anything under Soni Aralynn, SoniAralynn, on everything. Twitch, Instagram, all of the things, not Tumblr because no one does that anymore. And
I still have one, but nobody.
I think I have one. Oh well.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I have a gift for you, a parting gift.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
thank
we're doing
you.
This. You did a great job. So you can open it right now.
Oh,
share
okay.
it with the fans because I'm sure they'd like to see it. You just have to, just.
My nails,
I
man.
know,
you break my nails, Leanna.
I won't break your nails. We'll
break
get them fixed.
You break my nails, girl.
You can do it.
I'm trying.
I know.
What the
fuck? There's like a little. No, that's not gonna work.
Look at this one. Oh! Fucking Leanna!
Do you see?
Bitch!
I love you. Do you see my reaction every time? Like, I know it's happening.
I get it. I'm so sorry. I ruined it.
It didn't come out.
Oh, it's supposed to fly all out.
Wait.
There's more? No.
Stuck.
Oh no. Oh. Wow. Anyways.
Oh. Wait, hold on. There was something else in there.
What? Our friendship is over! Oh my god! I'm gonna cry! I fucking hate
It's
you!
fake. Go show the camera
No,
what it is.
I wanna touch it!
I'm gonna show you guys because she's clearly terrified. Hold on,
I'm
where's
like
my mic?
deathly afraid of these fuckers.
She is, I know.
Oh my-
Just so you know, it was not my idea. It was Cameron's idea.
Oh my